What's going on, guys? I'm Tap, I play games. In today's video, we're going to be giving first impressions of the Modern Warfare 2 beta. What are my thoughts on it? I have quite a few. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here at TapPlaysGames. Let's get into it. So, I just got done playing the Modern Warfare 2 beta for about 2 hours. This is my first match I played. So, it's my very first time ever playing Modern Warfare 2. And I had a lot of fun the very first game. And then, you know, skill-based matchmaking hit me. Actually, first thing that hit me was my triggers were set to haptic feedback or whatever. So that first gunfight, I pulled the trigger like nothing happened. But I had a lot of fun this first gunfight or this first game. I only went 21 and 14, but like I was kind of struggling for a little bit, and then I finally picked it up and I was like understanding like the flow of the map and all that, and I got a couple nice triple kills. But you'll see, like, I don't know. I tried to have fun. I went into this with like a positive. Wanting to be positive and wanting to enjoy it, and to be honest with you, it just kind of fell flat for me. And it's not because, like I said, I didn't want to enjoy it. It's just, first of all, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 is my all-time favorite Call of Duty game, and if you're gonna have that name attached to the new title, it's gotta be legit. And this game's got a lot of problems. First of all, let's talk about things I liked. I think the game looks nice. It feels polished. It doesn't feel terrible. Like, as far as like just the graphics and I guess, I don't know, maybe the menus. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to give it some positives here. I like the green color scheme. Does that work? I think the maps are colorful. I like that. I don't really necessarily like the maps themselves, but I like that there's some color. I don't necessarily like every map to be Nuketown though at the same time. But I don't know, perhaps maybe I'll just get into the things I dislike, and then maybe I'll be able to pick some things I like from that, because there's quite a few things I dislike. For one, this game plays just like Cold War, just like Modern Warfare, just like Vanguard. It's 90, like the multiplayer is, you gotta move 90 miles an hour, go, 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 don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, keep going, don't stop. This sounds a little gross, but I'm gonna stop saying all that. But like, it's the exact same gameplay. It's not slowed down. There's no buildings with windows to shoot out of. The issue with Call of Duty these days is it's so much just running around nonstop, never stop running. And there's no nuance to the multiplayer. If you remember, if you're a real OG, if you remember this, there was an old commentary between Hutch and Wings of Redemption back in the day. I was either on, I think it was on the Hutch's channel, maybe Wings of Redemption channel. I don't think it was on Machinima or Machinima Respawn. But they basically had a debate about quick scoping. It was like a quick scoping sniper debate, like quick scoping versus camping or something like that. And I think Hutch made the argument that he can't stand campers, and basically he wishes that the maps were, there was nowhere for anybody to camp. And Wings of Redemption made the argument, if every map was like Wasteland, if you guys remember Wasteland, it was basically flat field, nothing, and just one little underground bunker. Wings was like, if every map was Wasteland, and everybody was just running around the whole time, with no cover, nothing to hide behind, the game would get really boring. And I think to a certain extent, that's what we see in Call of Duty now. Obviously, there's a bus. Obviously, there's this concrete thing right here that guys came out from, There's these, there's cover right here. Ooh, that was a nice triple, baby. Ooh, baby, a triple. You're OG if you remember that one too. But like, my point is that they've built these maps in such a way to where there's almost no verticality. Everything is pretty much just one story running around, and there are some like corners and corridors and stuff in the middle, but like, just in general, every map now is built for everybody to rush, and rushing isn't. If everybody's just rushing, it's not going to be fun. I know people don't like someone, this guy's... Like, I used to love watching Chris Move hide up in a building with 2 claymores in Modern Warfare 2. That's the playstyle I used a lot of the time because it was fun. And honestly, it's not that hard to kill somebody camping in a room with 2 claymores. It might take you 2 times to kill him and you'll kill him. Like, it's not going to be that difficult. But they've essentially kind of taken out the ability to have that playstyle altogether. Or, the kind of playstyle where... you're not necessarily camping, but you're holding down like a corner of the map, holding down an area. You kind of can't do that anymore either, because the spawns in this game suck. Like, the spawns are so crazy. Like, I was playing Domination, I would die and then spawn right where I died and then get killed again. It's like, the spawns definitely need work in this game for sure in Domination. But in general, like, in the new Call of Duty games, it's like harder to see people. You can't really see where people are at. You never know where you're getting shot from. The footsteps are crazy. Like, the footsteps are super loud. How did they not put dead silence as a perk? How long were people complaining about that? And they just didn't listen to anybody at all. They still have doors in this game. I noticed the doors aren't nearly as bad as Modern Warfare 2019. Like, there's not as many. But still, where the two main complaints of Modern Warfare 2019 are, I guess, three. The maps sucked, which the maps in this game so far aren't that great. What was the other one? The doors. The doors, there's way too many doors. They still have doors that open and shut. Then the other one was dead silence not being a perk. Dead silence being, you know, a field upgrade instead, which is like ridiculous. Or maybe, was that even in Modern Warfare 2019? Maybe it was Black Ops Cold War. I don't know. No, it was definitely Modern Warfare 2019. But like, so for years now, dead silence is not a perk. And so they've had, what, 3 years to listen to the community, and they've not done it. Now, on top of that, there's a few other things I want to, you know, give my 2 cents on real quick. I'm sick of everybody using the same, like, 3 guns. Like, the whole mindset of, you know how they basically, there's a bunch of guns in, like, competitive Call of Duty, if you ever watch, where there's a bunch of guns in the game, but there's only, like, 3 of them that the pros use. And it feels like the lobbies I play in, it feels like everybody's using the same weapon, you know. And this isn't necessarily, I'm not saying this game, so obviously it's a beta and everybody's using the same guns. But in other Call of Duties, it just feels like everybody just uses, like, an AR with a red dot sight. There's no, like, you know, back in the day, you could have, like, bling, and you could put, like, extended mags and a silencer on, like, an AUG or something like that. That would be such a horrible setup in today's Call of Duty. Like, if you don't have the fastest reload, the red dot for the best accuracy, the grip that makes it, you know, that makes it to where you have no kick, like, you're going to get killed because everybody's using, in my lobbies I play in at least, everybody's using the same, like, the meta weapon. And I'm so sick of the meta weapon. The strongest feature of actual Modern Warfare 2 was the fact that every gun was overpowered, so everything was viable. And I can already tell this game isn't going that route. This game's going the other way. Another thing from the original Modern Warfare 2 that's not in this game, not that I expect them to copy and paste like the original Modern Warfare 2 into this game, but my Predator missile. By the way, the cruise missile feels like shit in this game. The cruise missile feels like a cheap, chintzy little piece of garbage. But, for example, say my Predator missile, or no, let's put it this way. I got 7 kills, I got a Harrier. What can I do with that Harrier? I can drop it on B, and it'll get me 4 kills, which will take me straight to my AC-130. If I get another 14 kills with that, I'll get a nuke. Or whatever it is, 13 kills, however the math, I can't do math, I think it's 14. My point, though, is why did we get away from kill streaks chaining? Like, I know everybody's like, oh, you need to have the gun skill to get the MWII in Modern Warfare 3. That was like where it started. Where it's like, oh, no more chaining kill streaks. Now it's got to be, no, you got to get it with your gun. And it's like, what? I'm not a competitive player. I want to play a game. I got off work. I'm going to be bored. I want something to do. Can I just have fun for 3 hours? And the thing is, literally though, all the problems could be fixed if they just left the game exactly the same even. And just took away skill-based matchmaking to where I don't have to play the most try-hard players I've ever played. Call of Duty is going to die because nobody wants to play the game they're giving us. Nobody wants skill-based matchmaking. Nobody wants dead silence as a field upgrade. Nobody even wants field upgrades. I don't want field upgrades. Do you want field upgrades? I sure don't. I just want a fun, casual game to play where, you know, back in the day when I was a teenager, I played hard. I was hardcore. Let's go. Black Ops 1, FAMAS, Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, Dogs. You know, I was like going for dogs. And the thing is, if I actually enjoyed the current Call of Duty games, I'd still be doing that. But I don't enjoy these new games. They're not fun at all, not even a little bit. It's like a grind. I can already feel the grind coming. And it's just not something I'm excited for. So anyways, I feel like this was kind of all over the place, but usually my impressions video is, and it was kind of a rant, but maybe I'll make another video where, you know, maybe I'll actually write down some points and flesh out my argument for why I don't think this is that great of a multiplayer experience rather than just ranting, but I hope you guys enjoyed the rant. I'm sure it was somewhat entertaining. If you guys liked the video, give a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new to TapPlaysGames. I'm Tap, I play games. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video.